She's stuck inside my mental. She got a body like a temple. Even though she drives me crazy, I tell everyone that's my baby. She's pretty like a 4K sunset, blue-eyed baby from the Midwest.
Even more ready when you give me a kiss, because you still haven't done it.
We're actually recording right now.
Oh, I know this.
So
I
maybe...
don't care. I ain't never gave a fuck.
Oh,
I ain't never gave a fuck.
come on.
Don't she sound mad? You sound like you don't want to do this.
I always want to do this.
Oh, I'm talking about you sound like you don't want to give me a kiss.
I always wanted to give you a kiss. We just do this.
Okay. I just had to be clear.
I
Hey,
love you.
y'all. I love you too.
What's up, y'all?
I am beautiful.
And I'm Ace.
And we are
Together real
bad.
Real bad. Yeah.
As you can see.
Facts. Oh, I feel like it's been a while. Maybe because we couldn't record yesterday. Our sincerest apologies about that.
Yeah, I feel like it has been a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a little bit.
Podcasting is a grind, man. Especially as busy as we are.
Yeah, you have to. Well, I mean, we've had some days where we get on here and we like super tired, but
yeah, I'm not even really tired today. Honestly, I'm not. But yesterday, that bike ride took me out.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But I would love to be able to just bike every day there,
like Trey.
Yeah, I want to be like
everywhere.
Yes, I want to be like Trey on our flag football team. When I want to
be like
he
Trey.
bikes everywhere and he has no body fat. That's not my goal. But to be able to bike everywhere will also save me a ton of money in gas. It's a 40-minute drive there and a 30-minute drive back.
Is it really from here?
It's 40 because traffic is, of course, terrible.
Yeah.
During that time. And then 30 minutes back, there's a little bit of traffic, but
that sounds like me going all the way up north.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it though. I mean, but I'm gonna make sure there's no rain in the forecast.
Yeah. Did you put your bike away?
I did.
Is that what took you so long?
Yeah,
because I was stalking you.
I like when you stalk me.
I know you do. That's why I was letting you know.
Okay, good.
Yeah. I'm like, damn, what's taking her so long? Then I'm like, oh yeah, she put the bike away.
Yeah, I didn't even put the rack up. I just put the bike away.
Hopefully nobody run into the rack when they get down.
I didn't think about that. Oops.
Oh no. You better send a text to Pam.
It's kind of late to text. He'll be all right.
Okay.
Hopefully.
It's not too late to text. It's still
we're busy.
Business. All right. Well, there's that. Hopefully you don't come up concussed or nothing.
Bring this down so people can see your beautiful face.
It's not that beautiful right now.
What? Come on, stop playing with me, bro. What's wrong with it, Lord Jesus?
I look like I put again. Y'all didn't send me no fake. Look, I'm not even finna trip. It's all right.
You look great. Okay. I don't know. Anyway, we just at this point we're rambling. Let's get on course.
Follow us on our socials. This is your part.
Oh, okay. Our socials. If you like what you hear,
sorry.
If you like what you hear and you want to hear more or see more, please follow us on our socials. That TikTok and Instagram is together.real.badpod. We are also on Patreon. If you see fit to donate to the cause to support the pod, it's $5 per month and you get to visualize or see the visuals for every other podcast. We are very grateful for those who are free and for those who have subscribed and paid money. Super appreciative of your hard-earned dollars. If you want to drop us a message, good, bad, or otherwise, inbox us on Instagram, together.real.badpod. You can also email us, and that's the number 2, togetherrealbad@gmail.com.
Good job.
Why, thank you.
How are you?
I am good. I'm not really all over the place. I'm busy, but not busy. Lots to do. but trying to manage it all. I'm not trying, am managing it all. So I got bamboozled into coaching a JV flag football team.
Yeah.
Stephanie Daniels.
That you put her whole.
All
right.
I like it. I like it a lot, but I think she bamboozled me. So, but no shade. The girls are great. The AD is great. The school is awesome. I will not name.
I can't wait to be a coach's wife.
Yeah, just excited to see like how the girls progress, how I progress as a coach, all the things. And then we have a really big event on Thursday. Thank you for your help for Cotton Candy, which will be like our first like big event like this. It's supposed to be over 5,000 people. I don't know if that many people are coming or not. That's what they guesstimate. And so they like basically pay for cotton candy up front. So we'll just be making cotton candy all day.
From what hours to what hours?
Like
again?
2 to 8:30.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So
that's why I haven't wrapped my head around the time. That's why I'm like, oh my
I mean,
God.
I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna be. I have no clue. There could be a ton of people. It could be no people at all. I really don't know. But that's all I was saying the other day. Like, I don't want it to be like, oh, you get 2 30-minute breaks. No, let's rotate, or I rotate when you just are like, all right, I'm tired, and then I can just work until you feel better, or
because you're just gonna be walking around.
Yeah, I'm gonna be back and forth. If I have to go get more cotton candy and just taking people's temperatures, see how they are, maybe hand out some. I didn't go get the flyers. Dang it. Completely.
I thought you were on your way when we were on the phone.
No, they didn't open till 1. Dang. The only thing. Oh well. Won't be handing out any flyers.
What kind of flyers were they?
They're just the regular white flyers that I like hand out and put out when I go do events with the nice card on it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I have business cards. We can stop at the studio tomorrow because I think the stickers got the stickers got delivered, or the magnets.
We gotta be gone early.
But yeah,
I'm about to choke the shit out of this dog trying to lift her. Hold on.
The studio opens at 8, so you said you wanted to leave around 9:15. Did you not?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, it's on the way up there, is it not?
No, it is. I just wanted to remind you.
Okay, so that really throws me off. People opening at 1. Mike's gonna be like, "Damn, how'd you forget that?"
Mike?
Yeah, Michael.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh well. Hey, all I could do is what I can do, and what I can do is get it up. Anyway, but yeah, I can leave that right there. I have nothing else to say. How are you?
I'm doing well. We are in break week at work. So I'm enjoying not having to coach anyone's child for this week and next week.
You need the break.
I need a more like a mental break. Although the summer is not that bad. It's this fall, and the spring was terrible. Not terrible, but like I really needed a break after spring.
Why is spring so intense?
It's not that it's intense. It's just I think it's maybe because it's long.
Okay.
And it's not as many holidays like towards the end. So you're like, oh, when's the next break? When's the next break? When's the next break?
Yeah.
So
end of the year be like break.
Yes. So I am excited for these days off. I'm not going in for the rest of the week. We're going to Six Flags tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
We was just we're going to Six Flags tomorrow. We have the event Thursday.
I really feel like I should not be going to Six Flags. I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like I need to be working, but I'm gonna go. I'm just saying.
I love to say our whole plan.
No, I'm gonna go. I'm just saying, like, I feel like I need to be in front of the computer working, but it's gonna get done, whatever it is, regardless.
I mean, if you want to leave early and go to the hotel and come pick me up later.
Maybe. I mean, we'll just see how it goes.
Okay.
We'll just see how it goes. Sorry, didn't mean to be a Debbie Downer.
Yeah, we heard it here first. All together, everybody. Okay.
I mean, I've been thinking about it, but I'm like,
and now Kenzie's at my feet.
Come on, Kenny. Well, It's gonna be an interesting podcast with 2 dogs.
Yeah.
In the laps. Come here, Kenny.
Yeah. But no, I'm good. Like I said, I'm excited for the break. I hurt my back first. I don't know how I hurt it. I thought it was because of my cycle. It lingered, and I felt old. I was like, oh God, I really got to get into shape. I thought it was like a wake up call.
Maybe it is because your body gives you small taps first, and then it gives you like a shove. So it's a wake up call for something. I'm not saying about getting in shape, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So don't ignore it, whatever it is.
I didn't. I mean, I went to the chiropractor, and I'm getting it taken care of. Whoa. I got 2 dogs in my lap.
Come on, Cody.
All right. Yeah, take her. Went to the chiropractor. Got bamboozled into purchasing like this package, which is not a bad package, like how much it costs for how many visits I get. So I'm not upset about that. So far I've gone to three appointments. What the heezy? Why did you give me both of them again?
She wanted to come over there.
I've gone to 3 appointments within the last week. And it's helped tremendously. The way he cracked my back, it sounded like popcorn. It felt so good. Because
I cannot crack your back.
No, you can't. You don't know how to do it right. Yeah.
Sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. I got somebody that'll do it.
Okay, good.
So that's been what I've been dealing with. But outside of that, like I said, I'm good.
Okay. All right. Date night diaries?
We went on a little bicycle ride to Navy Pier. Basically
Yeah.
Over there by Playpen, that beach over there by Whispers. I want to say, I know Oak Street Beach is right by Navy Pier, but what's the other beach? Because it's not North Avenue. North Avenue is a little bit
31st Street Beach?
No,
not 31st.
no, what?
I'm thinking we're way south.
Yeah.
I don't know, babe. I think it's just Oak Street Beach, and maybe they like touch each other.
They don't touch each other.
All right, then I don't know.
It's by Whispers. We got a really good spot to watch the Air and Water show, which we thought we watched the majority of the show. We left there, and
so mad.
We left there and got lunch. We biked over to Viceroy for lunch at Somerset. Well, more so brunch. Left there, and as soon as we leave there, we see planes flying over. We hear them. We're like, did we miss the best part of the show?
Yes. Yes. I knew it wasn't over, but I'm like, okay, I don't like. I was kind of over the single. No, it wasn't over until 3.
Yeah, you're right.
So
You're right.
I was like, I don't really want to see the single. I want to see more than one plane fly together. And of course, on our way back home, we see 4 planes flying in formation. So it's like a double-edged sword because we got there early to get a good spot. But then you're like, oh my God, this is long. Like it's from 10 to 3. That's a long time. It's 5 hours. So we're like, all right, we're hungry. Let's go eat. And of course, the best part of the show is the end of the show, which we missed because we were on our way biking back home. So it was fun though.
Yeah, it was fun. Besides the little boy throwing sand on you.
Oh my God. I was like, what the heezy? What is going on? And I could have took this one of 2 ways, but I took the high road and just, she said, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I was like, it's okay. I didn't even really turn around and
You didn't turn around at all.
Well, because I didn't want to, I didn't want to be a jackass. It's a little kid, and apparently this little kid doesn't know any better. I know how he I don't even know. I don't even know how old he was.
He was little, like maybe 2, 3.
I'm talking about all in my hair. I'm glad I had a hat on because that probably it wasn't in my scalp, but it was in my hair, which sand doesn't go away. So I don't. So I'm just.
It's like glitter.
Yeah, it does. It just migrates to a different section of your room or the washing machine or your bag, like whatever it is. So, but yeah, it was fun. It was probably about 20 miles round trip. Then we stopped off to see my cousin on a volleyball team that I did not play on any this summer. I signed up for it, but I told cousin if I'm free, I'll come. And I think I was free once, and I was like, nope, it's hot.
Yeah.
I'm not getting out there.
It was when we were supposed to be going to, when we were at Vegandale, and you were supposed to go after that.
I was like,
I mean,
absolutely
who
not.
wants to sit on a beach in that heat anyway?
And we had already been outside, and it was hot, and then go play 2 games in the sun on the sand? No, thank you. Sorry, cousin. So that's Date Night Diaries. Living out loud for this week for you?
Living out loud, I don't really have much, but I will say I was talking to one of my new coworkers, and you know how it is when you're getting to know your coworkers. The questions are flowing and all that kind of stuff. And he's an older gentleman, about 50. He doesn't look it, but he is an older gentleman. He looks to be possibly of mixed race. Like he looks Asian and black to me. Anyway, so we're talking or whatever, and I don't even know how we got on the subject of like relationships or anything like that. And I think we were talking about kids. I was like, nope, I don't have any kids. I have 2 dogs. He was like, oh, okay. Are you married? I was like, nope, I'm not married. He was like, are you dating? Are you single? I was like, yeah, I have, yes, I am dating or something like that. Like I'm not single. And he was like, oh, okay. So what does he do? And I was like, she is an entrepreneur. And he was like, oh, okay, go girl. Yeah, it was a really weird, a weird go girl, because he said it like giving me props, but almost like a gay man would say it, but not a gay man at all.
You should have asked him, and are you single or?
No, I know he's married to a woman.
Should have been like, and he does, because why would, don't assume.
Well, right. I think it's because we were talking about age, and he had asked my age, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll be 34 this year. He was like, 34? Okay. I thought you was like 20 something. He was like, are you? No, he was asking me those questions. Oh, okay. So I thought it was a really funny conversation, and I thought I'd share it. But I guess that's how I'm living out loud, is like correcting people of the relationship that I hold with you.
Period. It's funny today. Some random phone call was like, hi, we're looking for the owner of address, insert address here, property in New Orleans. And I said 4, and they were like, we would like to make him an all cash offer. I was like, it's she, and no, I'm not interested. I was really offended by that. Like I don't know why, but for somebody to call, make a cold call, and just assume that someone that owns property was a he, rubbed me the wrong way. So I didn't really want to hear much of what they had to say. Yeah. Not to mention, like, I don't do cold calls like that. Like, you just calling me and saying you want to purchase our property for all cash offer for what? Why? What prompted you to do that? What's happening? When people start making you offers on stuff, like, I feel like, yeah, pay attention to what's going on. Like, what is happening that people are looking for real estate? Yeah. So, yeah, that's funny that you said that. People just assume.
They sure do.
Yeah. Hated it. Pop culture.
When they say when you make an assumption, you make an ass of yourself.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Pop culture. So the Supreme Court was formally asked to overturn same-sex marriage. So now, like, we're in talks of rearranging our like whole plan of how we want to do things, and it's frustrating because it's so many things to think about, and we haven't even had like a full conversation regarding this. Yeah. And I just, it sucks because do you go the route of the legality of everything and making sure that everything's, you have all your ducks in a row, all your T's are crossed, all of your I's are dotted? Or do you go the route in which you dreamed of this experience going? Because you, at this point, with the time that we have, which we don't know how much time we have, right? You can't have both.
And then if you wait and they drop something that says on this date they're not accepting or doing same-sex marriages anymore, now you are facing the possibility of, one, not being able to get in to get married, and two, like them cutting it off, on the date, and not being like legally recognized. Of course, you know
You can still do it, but
yeah, but it's the legalities that I am mostly concerned about. Like,
why?
I mean, well, because like I said, if you, well, the conversation we had, if you get married legally and something were to happen to either one of us, everything is legally the other's.
Mm-hmm.
However, if you don't get married legally, you have to go through having a living will and making sure, like you said, all of your I's are crossed and your T's are dotted. Your I's are dotted and your T's are crossed. So it just, it just is really something for heavy consideration.
Look at your baby in the back. I hope that they can't see her.
No, they can't. She's pulled out both clean blankets like she likes to do. Anyway, yeah, it just, I don't know. It is something to think about, something to consider. I don't care about all that stuff, but I care because you care. Like, we could just go to the JOP tomorrow and I'd be fine. But like, if want you to have or feel special on that during that time and on that day, and it just sucks that it's either going to be like not happen in the way that we thought, or rushed.
Yeah, and that's what I'm not looking forward to, is the rushed part, because I want all the things.
Yeah, no, but unfortunately, maybe sometimes you can't have all the things the way you want them. It's just life.
I know.
So you have to just take it as it comes and figure it out, and be okay with whatever we get, and just be, if we have to rush, just be thankful that we were able to get married without having that right taken away from us. So just gotta rearrange your thinking.
Still, yeah, I was gonna say, it's still a lot to think about.
For sure.
A lot to consider.
For sure.
Like, the compromise that I'm having to face is big for me, and it sucks that I'm in that position.
Yeah, no, it definitely does, for sure. So it'll work out all like it's supposed to.
Yeah.
Queer couple attacked.
Yeah, so I was on TikTok and I came across a posting by Anna Deshawn, who is the person that does queer,
the podcast host of Queer News and E3 Radio.
And she was telling us about this story of a Black queer couple. I guess they were driving. I'm not sure if they were on a road trip or whatnot, but they were driving. Something hit the car, like some type of debris. They get out of the car to check it. And then some 3 white people come up and basically start harassing them or whatever. So they get back in their car. They're trying to get the hell out of Dodge, basically. One of the white people that were harassing them drove up on them on a 4-wheeler with a gun and was pointing it at them as if he was going to shoot them. The driver lost control of the vehicle
because they were trying to get away.
And crashed the vehicle. They both suffered injuries and a host of medical bills and things, and so they created a GoFundMe, which I'm going to kindly request that Ace puts in the show notes if you would like to support them with their medical bills and all the things. Then please do so. Hate to hear that has happened. I don't know what I would have done in that situation. I probably would have been scared out of my mind. They almost didn't make it.
Yeah, the car I looked at the pictures on the GoFundMe, and the car was totaled, and the 3 idiots they had up just looked like the most racist people you'll ever meet.
Yeah.
One guy pulled down his pants, the other one was waving a gun around, and there was a third white person.
I think it was a woman.
The one that had a gun was a woman. And it's just really sad that in this day and this age you have to fear for your life because you're black. It's crazy.
Black and queer.
And yeah, I don't know, man. It's just a crazy time. Like, dude in office got everybody thinking it's okay to just react to people who aren't like them. And that shit is not okay. And it's I don't know. They gonna run up on the wrong person is what's gonna happen. They gonna run up on the wrong person, and that person unfortunately is gonna end up in jail. But they gonna fuck around and find out. It's just a matter of time until it happens. Because there's somebody out here who don't give a fuck about if they're in jail or not. They just don't. And this is gonna be bad news. I don't want to wish any ill will on anybody, but it's just gonna happen. Okay, that passed. Did you have anything else on that?
No, I have a oh, that's a good black business highlight. But I also have one too.
Okay.
We are so in Boxville, there's a bunch of different businesses.
Well, we'll just do one. I'm sorry to cut you off. We'll just do one, and then I'll save this one for next week.
Okay.
Or next time we record.
We'll delete it, I guess. No? Are you gonna remember it?
Yeah, I'll remember it.
Okay. Missouri Culture. So she creates candles, body oils, and fragrances. And I created some body oils some weeks ago, and I'm basically already out. Fire.
Is this her?
Yeah, that's her.
Oh, that's her. Okay.
Yeah.
It is NZURIKULTURE.com.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm not a big oils person, but the one that you made for me is, yeah, I definitely like it a lot.
Yeah, it's really, really good. She had like a do-it-yourself oil and fragrance bar at one of the pop-ups at Boxville, and I participated in it because I'm in love with fragrances. It's something that I'm trying to get into, possibly like a little bit of a hobby, I guess, for me. Made some dope ass fragrance oils for myself and Ace here, and we love them. Like I said, I'm pretty much out, and it's time for me to re-up. So gotta go to Boxville.
She's also at Yorktown Center Mall Saturdays from 12 to 7 and Sundays from 12 to 5. And then September 1st, she'll be at Local Soul at Navy Pier.
Yeah, I saw that too on her page. So go ahead and hit her up. She has some beautiful candles too. And I've actually seen them. They actually look really, really cool. And obviously, they're going to smell good.
Purr.
Yeah.
Okay. Right on time.
I thought the same thing. I looked at, when you said that, I looked at the time.
So our topic for today
Sorry, y'all.
I'm making all that noise. Our topic for today is queer PDA, which is really interesting because of what's going on in the Supreme Court right now. But queer PDA, we're going to just talk about a little bit about controversies, if any, really surrounding it, safeties and risks, double standards, yada, yada, yada. So, I've always said that I was not comfortable with same-sex PDA around kids.
You are not.
How do you feel about that? Like, my biggest thing is I didn't want to offend. I didn't want to put parents in a position to explain to their children what's going on if they haven't already had that conversation. And so that was always my reasoning behind like not showing affection to my significant other, aka you, in public. What are your thoughts on it?
If it's kids that I know, like, so say if we were in front of the kids that I coach, absolutely not. I wouldn't want that, right?
But that's not, I don't feel that's appropriate even if we were hetero.
True.
So I get that.
Right. However, kids that I don't know, like if we are at the beach and there's kids running around, why can't I hold your hand? Why can't I put my legs on top of you? Why can't I kiss you? We're not being overly sexual. We're not grinding on you. We're not making out. And that's how we went a whole day without kissing that day. Like, it's like, damn, did you kiss
we went
me?
to the beach.
I mean, we were out all day that day.
Yeah. I guess it's not my responsibility to censor myself because other people choose not or have not talked to their kids about.
Yeah.
Some people have two mommies and daddies. Or two mommies or two daddies. That's usually how the conversation starts off.
Exactly. And that's kind of where I was going with it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I just try to be respectful, I guess. And maybe that's something I shouldn't give a damn about because people don't really give a damn about us a lot of times. But, I just try to be respectful, and I guess try and put myself in those people's shoes. But then I have to think, if I was in those people's shoes and I was hetero, would I have even thought to have the conversation about two mommies and two daddies, unless it came across my desk, if you will? Because I think I know Lauren has had that conversation with her girls, but the only reason she started the conversation is because there was a girl in Addie's class that had two mommies, and she had to have that. Addie was younger; she had to have that, 5 or 6 year old conversation with her. But as they got older, I don't think they needed that conversation anymore, and they would ask little questions about me, and they told her, I think this year, that we've known for a long time, Mama. We just didn't say anything.
Yeah, I remember.
So kids, I mean, they know and they talk at school. Like, you have to remember how you were when you were at school and younger, talking about stuff, cursing, talking about sex and all, whatever the case is. Like,
I wasn't doing that, but the kids today.
Cursing.
I mean, I was cursing. I was cursing.
We were definitely talking about sex and kissing and all those things for sure.
Talked about 6th, 7th, 8th grade. Some people were having sex. Like, we had some people who were pregnant in the school, but that wasn't that high school age. Man. But that wasn't a conversation. Like, sex wasn't a conversation that I was having on a daily basis with friends.
Yeah, it wasn't daily, but it was definitely happening 6th, 7th, 8th grade for sure. And then it's funny because it wasn't happening for me in high school, probably because I went to all girls school. But elementary school, yeah. But I didn't really care. I was like, I just want to play sports. I didn't even have a date to prom, really, for real. Somebody had to. Megan, I think I told you about Megan O'Connor. She taught me how to play volleyball. Like, very supportive. She knew a guy at either, I think it was Brother Rice or Catholic Central, and like hooked us up or whatever. And because I wasn't in a relationship. Everybody else had not me. I was like, yeah, this ball, my relationship. Thanks. So, what about what are they doing? Yes, please go see what she has. So what about? Oh, one moment, y'all. One moment. Kenzie has something in her mouth that she shouldn't have, and I need to ask her this question. What is it?
I'm sure it was paper, but she swallowed it.
Okay, it's only paper. It could be worse. I told you they're gonna eat this thing up. That's probably what it was. Okay, sorry. Back on topic. What are your thoughts on navigating affection in the church? Like, if we went,
Lord, no.
If we went to church, if we had a church that we frequented, and we weren't sure on their religious views, although before you join a church, you should definitely be abreast of their views when it comes to the LGBT community. How would you feel about navigating it? And should we have to navigate that? And I feel like homosexuals don't really show PDA in the church. I'm sorry. Heterosexuals.
I was just going to make that point. I would even... Heterosexuals don't do it. I wouldn't do it either as a WLW couple in the church. Mm-hmm. I just think it's inappropriate regardless of the gender that may be together, the genders that may be together.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just inappropriate. You'll never see. I mean, sometimes you might see like couples like hold
Holding
hands like
yeah.
while they're
I was thinking about
walking
that.
or something like that.
So I can't hold your hand in the church, you think?
But you know what? What church is this? What church is this? Because I would be more cautious to do this in church than to do it in front of kids.
Let's just say like it's a Baptist church.
Hell no.
No.
Hell no. Not no Baptist church. Now, a Christian non-denomination.
Why not the Baptist?
I feel like they way too religious. Way too churchy.
Okay, we go to a Baptist church. We've been going, and we
have not been going because I wouldn't go to a Baptist church.
I'm just saying. We've been going to a Baptist church, and one day I just grabbed your hand. Everybody saw me walking around, and people just looked at us sideways. Does that deter you?
Would they be looking at us sideways with the values and the beliefs that they have around same-sex marriage?
Yes. Would that deter you from then going next week and holding my hand again and again and again?
If I saw it, it would probably make me like think twice a little bit. Like it would make me second guess. Like, why were they looking like that? Like if we're accepted here, like why is holding hands a bad thing? You just helping me down the stairs. Like, you know?
I have to say that I feel like I would not be deterred. And I say that because like this is normal for us. This isn't like we're trying to throw it up in anybody's face. We're just like we hold hands when we walk sometimes. Sometimes we don't hold hands. But at the same time, what's really crazy, and we probably talked about this in our episode with like church and LGBT community. What's really crazy is people say, "Oh, come as you are, we accept all," but that's not really the case. Like people don't in the church, and I don't want to make a generalization because I'm sure this is not every single body at every single church, but more often, especially in the Black community, as shunned as we are as Black people in certain settings, to not be able to feel comfortable in a Black church, being yourself and holding hands and feeling accepted is not being able to do that is crazy. When the Bible, and I'm probably paraphrasing, says like, you're supposed to accept everybody for who they are. Does it not say something like that in some chapter, in some verse?
Yeah, it does.
So I don't know. I don't know. But I think I would be like, come on, girl, give me your hand. I ain't thinking about them. They gonna have to put this out. And then we find another church. So what? They put us out. Who cares? But they see love. That's all we're showing is love.
Yeah.
That's what.
I don't think so. If we were to be in a church, I don't think we would be in a church that would look at us like that anyway. I guess that's why it was hard for me to answer the question. Because I wouldn't be in no Baptist church. I'm not Baptist.
I feel you. But it was just a devil's advocate kind of thing. Like, if this was a situation, what would you do? Because it's probably some people's situations. They're probably a gay couple in a Baptist church that can't be outwardly gay, even though they're gay. So it's just.
I wonder what kind of church Clinton goes to.
I believe he goes to a Baptist church. I'm pretty sure.
And David don't ever go?
He does bedside service. David and Clinton are our gay neighbors, and Clinton is very, very into his religion. So much so that he doesn't want to get married because the Bible says you shouldn't, I guess, if you're gay.
But he been with
David for 10 plus years.
Yeah.
I can't wrap my head around it, but David's okay with it, so hey, so am I. So what about do you feel like is there a space that you feel unsafe in showing PDA towards me?
Just work. Anything dealing with work.
Just work.
Competitions.
Oh, just because of the nature of what it is.
Yeah.
But that's not feeling unsafe. That's
not
I think
unsafe.
Being
yeah. No,
professional.
not unsafe. Yeah.
Is there like a space that you would feel unsafe, like holding hands or kissing in?
No, not that I could think of, unless we happen to be visiting in a Mormon church.
Yeah. What about in a different area, rural community that is mostly Caucasian?
I mean, yeah, maybe. I would feel uncomfortable being black. So add being gay on top of that. And I feel uncomfortable being black in a lot of those spaces. Like, honestly, like sometimes I just don't feel wanted or
Understood.
understood as a black woman.
Yeah.
So add queer on top of that is just an extra layer of uncomfortability. Oh, this song, wow, this word is whooping my ass.
Uncomfortability.
Uncomfortability.
Yeah, ability. Yes.
Take the wheel.
Jesus.
Uncomfortable.
Let it go. Moving on to what I was going to say. There you go. It's funny because I had a shoot in Effingham. Effingham is 3 hours south of Chicago. Every time I leave Chicago, I am reminded that it is country about an hour and a half outside of Chicago. It's just straight country. It may as well be Texas, like country twang and all. I had a shoot there on Friday, and I was a little uncomfortable. I was there. What's wrong?
I gotta get Kenzie. She gonna bark if I don't.
I was a bit uncomfortable. I was in an area that was, honestly, I think it was all white. I didn't see many black people. If one, the one that I saw was at the hotel. And I just leave them alone. Just put your headphones back on.
They fighting for my love.
It's all right. Let them fight. We're gonna get through it. They'll be okay. I know you hear them, but they'll be all right. I was very uncomfortable. I walked into a Walmart. Forgive me, because I had to get something, because we're boycotting Walmart. But I was uncomfortable. I was the only black person in that entire Walmart. It felt like. At the place where we shot, it was an office building. I was the only black person in that office building, and I felt walking around. I just felt like
the black sheep.
Yeah, literally, like kind of like people were kind of like looking at me a little funny.
Hey.
People were, guys, come on, man. People were kind of looking at me, like, oh, we don't see very many black people around here. I wasn't by myself. I was with someone else that worked at the company that I was doing business with.
I wonder if you were in the sun downtown.
I don't think Effingham is that. What I was gonna say was we had to go to one of the to try and make a long story short, she received help for her home through this business. And we went to her home to kind of view what they did, and it was a lesbian couple. That was an older white lesbian couple. So that was a little comforting.
Yeah.
Because I feel like most of the time, not all, that if someone is queer, they are fairly accepting of all races and other races. So in a place like that, I don't know, maybe just having seen that, but
yeah. There was this one time, just to touch on like being the black sheep. So when I was younger, I was like 9 years old. I took a trip with my gymnastics team to Romania, and we trained at the Romanian gymnastics center. I guess it's where their elite gymnasts and Olympic gymnasts trained. But we were staying there. We trained there, and on the grounds of the campus, so to speak, because it wasn't a huge campus at all, but on the grounds of the campus was a swimming pool, and right next to the swimming pool was a river, and the gypsies were bathing in the river. We would see them filling up this swimming pool with the river water, and we just thought it was the most disgusting thing ever. Like, as Americans, like, that's nasty, because the water wasn't, like, you could tell the water wasn't clean. There was a frog in the water, all the things. Anyway, that's has nothing to do with the story, for real. So we're walking past the swimming pool, and it's only 3 of us black girls. It was me and 2 others. And everybody had eyes on us. They literally were like stopping what they were doing and was staring at us, like watching us walk past. Like,
they may have never seen black people before.
But then they started making fun of us. Like, started
Really?
like yelling and like pointing and laughing and stuff. And we were like, me being younger, I'm like, what the hell? Like, what's going on? This girl who was with us, the one of the black girls, she was probably like 11 or 12, so she was a little bit older. she kind of got upset, and she was like, "What you looking at, you bug-eyed fool?"
Oh, for real?
For real. For real. I thought it was so funny.
What did they say after she said that?
We don't know. They were speaking Romanian.
Oh.
We couldn't tell what they were saying. We could just
what would their what was their reaction? Was it like yelling at you? Was it
not
like they
yelling?
just...
It was just like them like making fun, like if they were like teasing somebody. And it was just like a bunch of kids like just doing that. I was so uncomfortable.
Yeah. Ooh. Talking about uncomfortable, huh? Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. And now that I think about it, walking around there by myself as a 9-year-old, what was I doing? I was walking to the corner store because they had these candies that were like my favorite candies there. So I walked to the store and go grab some candies and walk back to my dorm room.
How far was it?
I mean, it was like up the street, probably like at the end of what a block would be.
You guys didn't have any adult supervision back then?
We did have adult supervision, but
I'm talking about to the store. You in a foreign country. What if you got snatched?
Right. What if I got snatched? As I said, I didn't have no business doing it. But I was going to get this candy. And this is when I was like introduced to Fanta. It's not pronounced Fanta.
Don't you wanna Fanta?
Yeah, it's pronounced Fanta. At least that's how they pronounced it in Romania.
Fanta over here.
And that was the first time I had Fanta. And I was drinking hella orange Fantas, all these candies, and lemon with sugar, raspberry with sugar. It was, it was a good time. Definitely a highlight of my younger years, but that is completely off topic.
Yep,
but
I was gonna reel us back in. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but I was saying that to say that was one place that was not here in the States that I felt super uncomfortable being. You would
probably be uncomfortable being us in that same space, I would assume.
I mean, maybe, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. You got to be careful what country you're in, because you fuck around and get arrested for holding hands if you're 2 women. So I'm clearly lesbian. You're bi. Yeah, clearly.
Clearly. Oh, okay.
And
men still try it.
And inside joke, sorry.
I missed it.
What we were talking about earlier today, that you asked me concerning the pictures that you sent me.
Oh.
The person that sent you the pictures. You said people still try it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I sometimes get uncomfortable seeing other people that are gay in public showing PDA.
Are you jealous?
No, it's just I think I'm so used to the heteronormative of seeing people holding hands, people kissing, that when I see like a gay couple do it, like I almost want to stop and stare, not in disgust, but in like, oh, like that is so cool. That
I'm like the opposite. I'm like, oh, they doing it. Okay, now I'm comfortable. Like now we can do it. That's
yeah.
reaction.
I mean, and when I say uncomfortable, it's it hits me as jarring because it's not something I normally see, even though it's very normal for us and for me.
At your big age, it's so surprising to hear that.
Yeah, I'd be looking like, dang, okay, I see y'all. Again, it's not in disgust or in a bad way. It's just like, man, okay. And then I sometimes feel like a little bit of secondhand embarrassment. Like, did anybody else see that? Like, is it cool? Can y'all... What
is happening?
Oh, they probably heard the doorbell ding. All right, they're gonna calm down. But yes, that is, yeah. Let me see. Okay. Sorry guys, my neighbor texted. I wanted to make sure. Okay, cool. Nothing's happening. Okay. What about that's you're fine with that? Like no secondhand embarrassment.
I don't get secondhand embarrassment from that. No. If anything, that motivates me to want to show PDA with you more, because it's showing like, oh, if they're accepting of this couple and they're comfortable in this space doing it, we should be able to feel the same as well.
Right. Can you hand me a treat, please? Thank you so much. See if I can get them to stop barking. Sorry, y'all. So, we didn't even have to do much.
They know what it sound like.
Y'all know what the treats sound like? Can y'all hush, please? Everybody sit.
Kenzie, sit.
Little dog training, y'all. One moment, please. Thank you so much.
I'll get this side.
Okay. High five.
Sit.
Good girl. Here.
Twirl.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you. Okay, so we're just gonna leave these up, sitting here. So if we have to recall them, see, look at y'all.
Please.
Treat, please. Okay, so we talked about, like the secondhand embarrassment of it. Do you think that we're both equally as comfortable with the PDA?
No.
Who's more comfortable?
I think I'm probably more comfortable than you are.
You think so?
I do, because
Why?
so add on top of the fact that you don't want to do that in front of kids, add on on top of that you are shy.
Oh, well, yeah, but I feel like I'm cool.
I didn't say you weren't cool. We're saying who's more comfortable.
I feel like I'm more comfortable than you are.
Why do you feel that way?
I don't know. I just feel like I am, or at least we're equally as comfortable, but maybe not. I mean, you're right about the kid thing. Yeah, for sure.
Like if like I've had like a few drinks and we're out to dinner and you got me in my feels, like about like, you know, just like you treating me like a princess, or
Yeah,
I just like feeling the moment of like being so in love with you.
Yeah,
Like I'll
the hell out of my finger.
I'll like cuddle up to you more, almost damn near like sit on your lap if I could, you know?
Yeah.
So
No.
that's why I feel like, because you wouldn't do that. You know how like sometimes I'd be like this on you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess you win, quote unquote. But I don't have any issue reciprocating that though.
Oh, I know.
Okay. Oh, here's a big one. Navigating PDA around parents.
I'm out of that one. So you can definitely answer to this. I cannot.
We do. Okay, so when we go visit my mom in
We
Mississippi,
stay far.
we
We're
be
on the
like
opposite sides
of the room. Like the way, to the extent that we go, like not to be by each other until we go to bed, is crazy. I'm surprised that she even just. I'm surprised that she let us even sleep in the same room.
When we first went down there together, and we went straight to the room that has like the twin beds on the opposite sides of the room, I kind of figured like, okay, yeah, this looks about right. And then she's like, oh, y'all can go in the room with the big bed. I said, huh?
Me too. I was like, oh,
What?
I was like, are you sure we're fine? Oh my gosh. Sorry, y'all. We're almost done.
Hey.
Yeah, when she did that, I was like, what? Are you sure? Like, it's fine if we don't. Like, I promise. It's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
And she was like, no, it's fine. And I think this took me back to like when I was in high school. We didn't get to like sleep in the same bed. Like, I had bought one of my boyfriends home at the time. And even though we didn't get to sleep in the same bed, she left us there by ourselves all day.
Oh, Lord.
So, right. So it's like,
he was gay anyway.
But it was like, what's the difference? Like, I mean, because when we're not here, we sleep in the same bed. So that made me think like, what's the difference?
Kenzie and Coda, chill out, please.
So that's probably why she was like, y'all do it at the crib. You 40 something years old, so
grown as hell,
but still gotta respect the space, though.
Right? Respecting the space, but yeah, we definitely sit on opposite ends of the room. When we walk past each other, you know, we do like the little pinky touch, or you know, sometimes when she's not looking, we'll look at each other and then like raise our eyebrows, like real flirty. Like I guess like
it's kind of fun, but it kind of sucks. It sucks
because we're used to physical touch and like being on top of each other. And the most that we can do, the most interaction that we have with each other are the games that we play.
And I'm like, Well, one, because it just keeps us busy, and two, it's not like so awkward. Like
Yeah.
if we're playing a game, at least we
Yeah.
can like you said, be interactive.
Yeah.
So
And she'd be
I like
interested in
that.
our games.
She
and what we
really
be playing.
do. She'd be like, "How do you? What's that? How do you win? Why do you play?" And I don't know. I feel like it's genuine interest, but at the same time, I think she wants to make you feel comfortable and feel supported to a degree. So that's pretty cool of her.
Yeah.
Last one. Then you already kind of touched on this, but PDA, like at a job function. So,
Okay.
for example, totally different, but when I was working for someone, I had to put together an event, like it was a boating event, and my ex came and whatever. I don't recall us showing any PDA, but if it were you and we were at this corporate event, everybody knows, like I'm out, everybody knows, like I have a significant other that's a woman. How would you feel about showing PDA in that environment?
Perfectly fine with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I say that because I feel like different work environments can cause for different,
Facts. Yeah.
So like when I was working at Viceroy and we went to the holiday party, we were on each other. We were kissing and
But
stuff.
that's the industry, though.
It is.
And like
it
you said,
is. That's
it's
what I said.
industry specific,
Yeah.
it seems.
Yeah. And I didn't have any problem showing PDA with you there, no matter how many men tried to talk to me there or whatever. A lot of people were shocked too.
Really? Oh, they
feel
didn't know.
Right, because I'm like, y'all know my friends. I don't have to share that with you. Basically,
just find out how you find out.
I mean, but also it was one of the first jobs where I began talking about my relationships with a woman. So, and I shared that with the people that I worked closer with. Other people that weren't in our department didn't really know that about me.
They were gonna try and get you that night. They was gonna try and hook up with you. All the drinks and stuff flowing.
Ain't nobody was gonna hook up with me.
I'm just talking.
Somebody got fired because of what they did.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, that's right. Tell me about that.
Scandalous.
What was I gonna say? What about if it was if it were a gymnastics event, but it was just like parents and coaches, but coaches could bring their significant others and parents could bring their significant others?
I would be more comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I would definitely introduce you. And after I've introduced you or whatever, then I would kind of start feeling a little bit more comfortable doing more than just holding hands. Yeah. Like I could like stand like really close on you, like butt to puss or however you would describe. I don't know. Give you a little peck here and there. But yeah, I mean, and if my coworkers were feeling some type of way or froggy about it, I'm documenting it and just keep it there. Because we're supposed to be accepting of every man.
Period. One quick story about just me fighting for my entire life when I first started working, like 2008, maybe it was. I don't know. Whenever I was working at Sherwin-Williams, I felt I was like in the closet and just constantly fighting for people not to find out who I was with. And that would have been an environment that should have been fine, but I was just not secure with it yet. Move around to when I went to my next job, which was a corporate job, once again, fighting for my life. Even one of the guys asked me, David, the one that gave us the tickets to the NBA game, asked me, and I was like, no. He was like, it's okay if you are. I was like, but no, I'm not, lying through my damn teeth. And then I was so relieved to be out of that second corporate job, because I was like, you know what, in this job I'm not going to like say I'm not. I'm gonna just, when people ask me, yeah, my partner, my girlfriend, whatever, and it's such a weight lifted. Like,
it's so much easier to go that way.
Oh my God, being in the closet is, you fighting for your life every day. Every day you're trying to conceal something about either who you are or who you're with. Like, I even dressed more feminine at those other jobs. When I got to the next job, comfortability is what I was focused on. So I was wearing like the men's button down. No.
Oh, okay.
Maybe a little bit.
That's crazy.
I was wearing the button down. I was wearing, the men's pants, the men's shoes. I was so comfortable and I was so happy to be comfortable. And I was very happy that the people that I was working with were accepting of who I was. So that's my end story.
That's funny.
All right. Anything else?
Dance, Coda, dance. She doesn't dance, by the way, anymore.
Yeah, no.
It's crazy.
Mm-mm-mm.
No, I don't have anything.
All right. Well, we can put the lids back on the treats because we don't need those anymore. Yeah.
Ooh, excuse me.
That's it.
That is it, y'all.
All right, y'all. Talk to you later. Peace.
She's stuck inside my mental. She got a body like a temple. Even though she drives me crazy, I tell everyone that's my baby. She's pretty like a 4K sunset. Blue-eyed beauty from the Midwest. Body so bad when she undressed. If I was your ex, I'd be upset. Little did he know I was up next. Big brown boy with the big flex. I know that you know.
Hurry up and get in the bed.
She's stuck inside my mental. She got a body like a temple. Even though she's crazy, I tell everyone that's my baby.